Good morning, everyone. Today we will do our topic role of NGOs in environmental education. As this picture depicts the role of NGOs in various spheres of our life, in humanity, in socio-economic issues, medical line, in every sphere, how NGOs they are helpful in the progress of our country. So let's start with the role of NGOs. What actually NGOs is? NGO means the non-governmental organization of India. This expression, non-governmental organization, can be defined in the following terms. So how we can define the word NGO? In non-governmental organization is any non-profit voluntary citizen groups which is organized on a local, national or international level. Okay, this is a group of a particular person which is meant which are collected together for a particular task oriented and driven by people with a common interest. So NGOs perform a variety of services and humanitarian functions like to bring citizens concerned to the government, to advocate and monitor policies and encourage political participation through provisions of information. Okay, some are organized around specific issues such as like human rights. What are the various human rights of a citizen of India? Regarding the issues regarding the environment or the health. They provide analysis and expertise, serve as early warning mechanisms, and help monitor and implement international arguments. So these are the few roles of NGOs. Why NGOs are found and why they are running in the India. So let's see the various roles of NGOs in protecting our environment. The NGOs constitute a worldwide network interacting with governments and international government organizations to shape the international environmental policies. So what are the various policies or the agreements are made regarding environment? So first one is the creating awareness among the public on current environmental issues and solution. What are the various environmental issues and what would be the solution of this environmental issues? Facilitating the participation of various categories of stakeholders in the discussion on environmental issues. What are the various who are the people who are participate in the environmental issue and how they can resolve the various environmental issue? They play a important role in it. Next is the conducting participatory rural appraisal. What are the being issues at the rural level, that is the at a village level? They find that issues and they pass it to the government. Next is the being involved in the protection of human rights to have a clean environment, right? Next is the protecting the national resources and entrusting the equitable uses of resources. How to protect the natural resources of our country and what is the judicial use of these resources. Next, data generation on natural resources, timeline history of villages. What are the various natural resources found in our country? What are the various renewable, non-renewable, and what is the hierarchical history of our villages? Analysis analysis and monitoring of environment quality, transferring information through letters, brochures, articles, audios through radio channels, visuals through mass media, etc. Organizing various seminars, lectures, and group discussion for promotion of environmental awareness. Next is the helping the villages, administrative officials in preparation, application and execution of projects on environmental protection. What are the being projects taken by the government at the village level? How they can apply for the and what are the being projects that being executed by the government on for the protection of environment? Now there are various NGOs being run in India. Number one is the Assam Science Society. What is the role? What is the function of this Assam Science Society? They impart environmental education and training through camps for teachers and students and conduct surveys on environment. Publications, they also publish the various books like science books and journals. At today's scenario, they are running a campaign against the COVID virus that let's remain safe from spread of coronavirus. Second one is the Bombay Natural History Society. Its aim is to disseminate knowledge of flora and fauna by means of lecture, field trips, lecture and expeditions, and to study wildlife related problems and recommend management plans to conserve wildlife and its habitat. To know about the flora and fauna of a particular place and how we can conserve the wildlife and its habitat. Right? This is the function of this NGO. It conducts field research projects on world migration and studies on the movement and population structure of Indian avifauna. Avifauna means avis matlab bird fauna. The number of birds present in India. Publication means what are the books or the journals they are publishing. One is the Hornbill, 4 issues in a year, and other journals. And this is a one issue being depicted in this picture, that don't bury the issue of sand mining. This is a one campaign being done by this NGO. Next one is the Center of Environmental Education, that is a CEE. They mainly aim to create environmental awareness in the communities, conduct widespread environmental education and training programs to a very vast network, right? Publications and databases, they have a vast range of publications like books, posters, education packages, bibliographies, and directories. There is also a large computerized database that you can get from the e-books and online journals. The Environmental Education Bank, which has a collection of more than 800 environmental concepts, about 2,500 environment related activities, and hundreds of case studies which are being done at various places in India. Next is the Center for Science and Environment, that is the ECE. It involves in research, investigative and educational work in the field of pollution. What are the various type of pollution in our India? Forest, wildlife, land and water use, and the various publication or the books published by this NGO is Down to Earth. Is a very noun magazine, a fortnightly environment magazine. Then there is a children magazine also, the Gober Times, books, that are reports, computer database, audios, visuals, etc. Next is your CPR, Environmental Education Center, CP Rama Swamy Iyer Foundation. It promotes environmental awareness to produce and disseminate and to spread basic educational and reference material on environment and to take up environmental projects. It works in the field of environment education and they publish the book on environment, posters, various audio cassettes, websites on environmental education. This is the work being done by the CPR. Next is the Kerala Shastra Sahita Parishad. Its work is to preserve the environment, to provide alternative models for development, and to popularize science among the masses. Okay, they have to work in the field of eco development and how we can work eco friendly in nature, creating awareness about water and energy conservation, and encouraging the use of non conventional energy sources. Non conventional energy sources are the renewable sources of energy such as smokeless chullas, etc. And their publication is quarterly publication and books.